Carlissa. Rock. Rock.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way.
Y'all, it hasn't even been a full week since Blueface got out of prison, and the entire situation around him is already blowing up. Ever since he came home, Chrisean has been speaking her mind without holding back. She's calling out everybody: Jaden, Alexis, Blueface's mother, his new girlfriend Angela, his kids with Jaden, and even Blueface himself. According to her, all of them are using her son for attention, and she's not shy about saying they're acting completely out of control. But let's be real, Clarissa has never liked Chrisean, and she probably never will. And Jaden isn't interested in arguing online or going back and forth. So when they notice Chrisean continuing to talk about them and trying to make herself look innocent again, they decided they were done staying quiet. They came forward with serious accusations, including claiming that Chrisean poisoned her own child. Clarissa even pushed things further by saying she allegedly knew details about Ronnie's death, and had proof that Chrisean planned everything to stop Ronnie from trying to claim Chrisean Jr. as his son. The situation is messy on a whole new level.
That girl just snitched on me when I was at the mall, trying to see my son, after she told me to come see my son. So now I do this baby. She don't know if it's my baby. She don't know if it's his baby. And I think that's why she's scared to do a DNA test. I believe Zeus helped her have whatever results that she wanted and pushing her narrative. He's a child in an adult body, but she's not being held accountable because she's famous, because she make empty promises, so on and so forth. So people disregard what they see. She lacks an understanding of what a mother is. She never had that baby with the intention of being a mother. She had that baby with the intention of keeping a dude around. That girl done snitched on me when I caught a body in self-defense.
Baby, we already knew this family was chaotic, but this time they took things to a whole new level. And honestly, that's only the beginning. As soon as Blueface got released, he rushed online and started calling out both of his baby mamas for not supporting him while he was locked up. After that, one of the first things he did was visit his son, Junior. He even went on livestream, hanging out with Chrisean Jr., Chrisean, and his kids with Jaden, Alexis. They all looked like they were having a peaceful family moment. But the second Jaden realized Chrisean was there, she completely snapped.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way.
Clarissa usually watches Jaden's kids, so after picking them up, she let them visit without telling Jaden what was happening.
One thing for sure and two things for certain. You bitches go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da-da-da-da. No, and if any bitch play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take it. I'm not no buster bitch about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here.
After Jaden picked up her kids and told them how she felt, Clarissa posted a video of her own. She explained that Chrisean wasn't supposed to be there at all. According to her, she only contacted Chrisean to arrange the family day Blueface wanted, not for her to show up without warning.
I had nothing against her bringing her child, whatever. She stalked us. She pulled up in a black truck. Nobody asked for her to come, but I get it. That's my son's possible child. She brought the child. That's what he's supposed to do.
Clarissa explained that they allowed Chrisean to stay since she had already arrived, but there was one clear boundary. She was not allowed to record Jaden's kids. Everyone knows Jaden doesn't want Chrisean anywhere near her children. Still, Chrisean went ahead and filmed them, which is what pushed Jaden over the edge. At this point, it honestly feels like Chrisean does it intentionally just to provoke her.
And y'all watched her put that woman's baby on camera, knowing that Jaden don't play about her kids. Why would that girl put that girl's kids on the camera and ruin their whole fucking day? So now Jaden picks her kids up and they not with their dad right now. But she got what she wanted, and that's okay. That's okay. John needs to spend a lot of time with her kid too.
Jaden wasn't finished, because she kept throwing little jabs at Chrisean behind the scenes. Of course, it didn't take long for Chrisean to fire back publicly. She wrote, Jaden, I don't know what's going on with you, but watch how you talk. I don't want anything bad to happen to you just because you're angry and holding grudges. And Clarissa isn't even showing the real messages between her and Blue. You took his kids away and then asked for $1,000 through her. He just came home. He doesn't owe you anything. How do you take a man's children and then immediately ask him for money the moment he gets out? Not long after that, Jaden clapped back with her own post saying, Chrisean, thanks for putting that threat in writing. I never asked him or anyone else for money while he was locked up. Show me a message where I did. Meanwhile, you're still begging to sleep on people's couches. Your child is still using the toys and furniture I bought, even after everything that happened. I know you want me to be bitter because you're jealous in your heart. You have to beg for access while God opens doors for me. I'd be mad too if I were you. That's probably why you were trying to put my kids on live more than your own child. I picked up my kids because someone irresponsible was around them without my permission. How I raise my children is not your business. Maybe take notes. And honestly, Jaden did not hold back at all. But there was no way she was going to go after Chrisean without Clarissa stepping in. Clarissa said, Jaden is the last person you should be threatening in LA. People out here don't play, especially if something happens to one of their own. It's not okay to make threats. She followed up with another message aimed at Chrisean, adding, It's illegal to threaten anyone in California. She'll be back in jail before the week is over.
It is such a sad thing to watch my child go through this on his first day out. On his first day out. You couldn't just pull up. We already was videoing. We've been planning to video this forever. You didn't have to go live and show Jaden's kids. You didn't have to do that. She did not have to do that, and that's what made me say, you know what, you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you.
It honestly seems like Jaden has been holding in her feelings about Chrisean for a long time. Seeing someone she doesn't trust, and who clearly dislikes her, around her children pushed her over the edge. She wasn't ready to let it go. When people online told her she overreacted and that she shouldn't have made such a big deal just because Chrisean was near her kids, Jaden snapped back. She said, If a woman would poison her own baby, why would I ever allow her near mine? Clarissa immediately jumped in to support Jaden again. She claimed, She took my son to a doctor's appointment but didn't take her own. Her son needs life-saving surgery, and she walked out of the hospital like he'll magically get better. Her own sister said she signed papers basically saying she didn't care, and that the hospital wasn't responsible. That baby needs real help, and she's playing around while my son is trying to keep him alive. And honestly, Clarissa wasn't exaggerating. When Chrisean showed up on another live stream with Blueface and he finally held the baby again, it looked like he was realizing just how much their child has been struggling without proper medical care. The poor baby looked overwhelmed, especially with loud music blasting around him. And someone please moisturize that child's hair. He looked uncomfortable. What makes all of this even stranger is that Blueface isn't fully convinced the baby is his. Clarissa has said multiple times that she believes Chrisean pinned the pregnancy on him because of his money. Fans also pointed out that the baby looks a lot like her ex, Ronnie. Now that Blueface is back home, Clarissa even posted a DNA kit, hinting that she finally got access to the baby's sample and plans to confirm whether she's actually the grandmother.
It depends on who you was raised by. And since he was raised by me and his daddy, we understand. And he gave a very clear definition yesterday of why he has to do what he has to do. So we got that coming. In a few weeks, we'll get that DNA back. Everything will start working out. We'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll have the baby and all types of therapy now. I'm so grateful to God that we'll start to get somewhere. Yesterday was real ugly. It was real ugly, but I thought about it and I see now what he means. Like we're all women working off of.
On top of everything, she's telling Chrisean to be careful with her words because she claims to have proof that Chrisean played a role in Ronnie's death.
He was born. He was born in Baltimore. I was with Chrisean when her water broke. You get what I'm saying? So I've been there. Yeah, I seen. I'm telling you too much. Long story short, I seen baby boy when he came out the hospital.
You were at the hospital when she had the baby?
Next question.
No, I need to know that.
Next question.
I want to know. Please.
Next question. I'ma just,
So
just
okay.
say, I'ma just say, I know who cut the umbilical cord.
You feel like in your heart that he's your son?
Considering how certain Ronnie was that Chrisean Jr. was his child, it's not hard to imagine Chrisean wanting to silence him, especially knowing that Blueface would likely cut ties if it turned out the baby wasn't his. Clarissa isn't going to let Chrisean get away this time. She's always been quick to play the victim and manipulate the public for attention whenever it suits her. On top of that, Chrisean has accused Blueface of being a bad father and even posted videos taking shots at him, including clips of someone talking about how important having a dad is. With all this drama unfolding online, people are exhausted with Chrisean's behavior. The only thing she should be focusing on is her son. He doesn't deserve to be caught up in all this chaos. The anger everyone feels should be directed at her, not the child. He didn't choose any of this, and he certainly didn't choose his mother's reckless decisions. Watching her act this way makes it hard to respect her as a parent. The big questions remain. Could Chrisean have had a hand in Ronnie's death? And did Jaden overreact by confronting her around her kids? Fans are weighing in, and the discussion online isn't slowing down anytime soon.